When I was a kid, one of the things that I dreaded growing up was the rule that my parents instilled, which was you can only play video games on the weekends. I was so addicted. I wanted to play every day for endless hours. And so it really was a struggle to have to wait to the weekend, but my parents were great parents and they basically forced me to that rule, which I ended up, abiding by. I didn't want to get in trouble. And so I'd appreciate it, but I would play a lot on the weekends. And I think as a kid, it's hard to understand the discipline and the reasoning of why that's happening. So I made sure I fit in as many hours as I could on those weekends, but it definitely allowed me to appreciate other things in my life, like soccer, which was a big one at the time. And recently, I'd say within the last year, I've picked that habit back up. I am no longer playing video games on the weekdays. I've been going consistently like this for months now, and I've really found it to be extremely gratifying. I think that it's important to fill your life with things that are gonna fulfill you and be good for you, which I know that sitting in front of a screen sort of contradicts that. But I also like to look at the other side of the coin, which is it's enjoyable and I have discipline by only playing it on the weekends. And it's actually helped me to really appreciate the time that I do spend, and it cut down the amount that I play the games by so much. And I really have to now be cognizant of what I'm choosing to play, because there is so many great games to play that if I start a game, I'm like the kind of person where if I start it, I want to finish it. And now I got to really be careful about what I start, because my select hours where I get to play, which is about, I would say, anywhere from 2 to 4 hours a week, I want to dedicate to something I really enjoy. And I thought that was just an interesting idea. And if you're someone like me who knows that playing too much is bad for them, but still wants to enjoy it in their life, try playing on the weekends only. It's even allowed me to think about how I want to spend the time where I'm not playing. And recently I found myself on my phone watching YouTube quite often. So I'm going into a more, I call it a elimination diet, which I totally stole this term from someone, I can't remember. But a lot of my time during the week I spend on like YouTube watching mindless content and just being able to cut out things that are going to, drag you down and not really provide any value to you. It's so important. So I highly recommend the video games only on the weekend strategy, or potentially on like Mondays or Tuesdays. Like you set aside a couple days out of the week where you do allow yourself to play, but for the other days you can spend that time, dedicate it towards other things, and it provides this really good balance, which I know this isn't rocket science. I'm probably playing more than a lot of people who watch my channel do anyways. So this was helpful. Let me know below. I love good comments, so shoot one down if you feel like you have a similar strategy or you play more often and it doesn't affect you, because I know plenty of people who can play every single day and it doesn't affect them. I think it's up to personal preference what works for you. See you on the next one.